Hello everybody, welcome to this week's edition of the Monday Club. And as a minor famous person, it gives me great pleasure to declare this week's episode of the Monday Club open. Hooray, 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 hooray.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I am Shuki, calm down, dear. I'm a minor famous person. I am opening your event for you.
You're some Z-list huge, and look,
But think of the views you're going to get with my presence here.
You even had to bring your own fans in a box.
Yes, I have brought my only fans with me. Yes.
Yeah, because
they always give me a hand.
Anyway, do you mind?
Not at all.
Welcome to the Monday Club. Roll VT.
Welcome to the Monday Club, your online model rail club for all the news, gossip, layout tours and more with your host, broadcaster and model maker, Jennifer Kirk. The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. Hello! Welcome back. It is, of course, the Monday Club, and I'm here with this nobody YouTuber who thinks they're somebody. But it's great to see you. Hope you are well. So we've got Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath, Maury King, and Michael Sarsfield, Sarah Davis, Simon Trains, Mother Railway Showcase, the Growler Blackwood Engage Layout, Flymer German 1, Patrick Ling, Rocky Top Rail Productions, Dave Scott Railways, JTG Werewolf Jail Railways, Homo Gauge Journey, Wendy Go Express, Simon Pitcher says, hi guys, hope everyone's fine and dandy. Jordan Hunter, Nick Garolimo, Anthony Neil, Stefan Svensson, Ribsters Trains and Travels, Joshua W56, Warbler Productions, Rick Morley, Joe Smith, Timber Surf, Railway Rob, Train Spotter, Tamworth, Mike Lane,
Simon Trains,
TT120.
like the intro. Thank you, Simon.
Caroline Rogers. We've got the gang in. It's great to see you. I do hope that you are well. So, we've also got our OnlyFans because most people don't know who the heck we are, so we have to go everywhere with our renter fan in a box.
The Vuvuzela Brigade are in
Oh, God, do you remember that thing? It's like, let us ruin the World Cup for you with the droning sound of hornets. But it was like that incessant drone at every
if there
match.
was one way to make football even more intolerable for me, it was that. It was.
I hate football at the best of times, but it's like, all right, now I can not like it whilst having it on mute. So there we go. Anyway, today, what are we talking? Oh, the beverage of choice is Diet Coke. Now, right, today's theme is about famous people opening events, good or bad for the hobby. The reason that I am asking this, because I know a lot of people will be like, well, this is weird. Why are you saying this?
Where's this come from?
Basically, a few weeks ago, I got asked to open a show. It's a relatively new show. It's down, I think it's down near Coventry. And yeah, obviously somebody asks you to open a show. You're like, yeah. And then afterwards I got to thinking, most people will probably not know who I am. I'll get heckled at the entrance because essentially it's a bit weird.
With the camera.
Yeah, pretty much. So I've asked around actually a few show organisers, and turns out that it's the Lee Model Railway Show. I didn't know this. I'd never been near the door when it opened, but the Lee Model Railway Show. Andy Fryer's Junction is in. He gets the local councillor to open it, but I think it's not just a case of we need somebody to open it. No, not Jenny. She's not famous enough. But actually, I think it's just a kind of a making keeping things sweet. Now, you used to be a local councillor. Did you ever get asked to open anything?
I never got asked to open stuff, but I did get asked to attend things. However, we did one time ask the mayor to do Bolton Pride.
I mean, the mayor, yes.
Yeah, and you know why? Because it gets the paper interested. The local paper will come along because local council are doing something. So that gets you that little bit extra bit of push on the marketing. And to that extent, I think it's a good idea.
To be honest with you, there are some people I wouldn't trust to open a bloody jar of pickles, never mind.
I apologised!
Martin Webber says, Hey am I to all New Zealand viewers. Andy Fryer's Junction, big hello to you. Richard Gruter says, I'll do it for $500. Yeah, so would I, actually, to be honest.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1. Charlie Chimp says, happy haircut, Jen. Thank you so much. Thank you for noticing.
She donated her hair to charity. It's now static grass.
Harrick says, how many people actually see the opening? I mean, that's a good point, but there is always, you quite often get a queue.
I've seen a few openings in my time, let me tell you this now.
Oh, yeah, right. Rick Morley says, our Lord Provost will turn up to anything. He's good that way. I'll turn up to the opening of an envelope. Oh, is there anything in there for me?
Opening of a window.
Hermitage Road says, I was asked to open a door once. How did that go for you?
Creaky.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, controversial. Ian White says, anyone who hates the mighty Gronks should not be asked. We didn't ask him. He lives in a box. And it's like,
can we just remind people that Dr. No Gronknick is not the same as Craig?
No.
Yes, you may.
I don't know who that handsome ne'er-do-well is.
Yes. Yes. Marcus Muggins says, I once attended an event that was opened by Mr. Blobby. Now, right.
And what did you do to earn this?
Yes, it's like, so, yes. But no, interesting enough, what I really wanted to know is, would having a famous celebrity open an event, and it doesn't have to be, we're talking as if it's just model railway events, but there's all sorts of things. It could be a new model shop,
Can we just, before we go any further, can we just nip one potential thing that I know someone's going to try and cause trouble with? We're not saying Jenny's a famous celebrity.
No, because that's the thing. And
I am.
That's what got me thinking, was that opening a show, will it actually backfire? And people are like, who are you?
This is the thing, there is always going to be a level of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Arrogance, I suppose, really. It's like, oh, I would happily open your show, don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
Where's my red carpet?
I think the problem is that people assume that you've kind of gone, oh, can I do this? Oh, I want to feel like I'm important.
Well, there's invariably always going to be someone who goes, who's that?
Yeah. And I think, to be honest, there's probably people who'd come in and you'd have Rod Stewart opening the show and they go, who's the
pensioner?
Who's the crusty old pensioner?
There's always going to be someone, and the smaller your fame, the more likely that they're going to be emboldened to say it.
Yeah, and then you get the people who think like, oh, look, I'm really clever, me, and they'll say it within earshot of you, but not to you, but within earshot of you on purpose. And go, who's the loser with the scissors? Sarah Davis says, let's put it this way, if someone from Towie was to open an event, I think that's the only way is Essex. I think you'll find there's many other ways. There's loads of people who go for that as they know them. I wouldn't have a blooming clue if they were.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, but I think actually part of the thing, one of the things I wanted to say about it is that I think the choice of
stop showing off with your many fans.
I think part of the thing is, and there's a few latecomers actually. Jacob's Trains.
Monday Clubber is never late to the wagons.
No, hurdy, hurdy. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Not Lobia Model World. Hello to
Hi,
you,
Les.
Les. Shall we show Les where Les's cliff is? So there has been an update. I will say. So a quick spritzy look. You can just make out Les's cliff. We have named where the climbers are. Has remained, and that's now Les's cliff.
Darryl Lewis, I'm not at Get, I'm afraid. No, sorry, mate. I'm not going to be there this year.
So that's Jablight's Peak, with Les's cliff at the side of it there. And there's some really nice angles, actually. I must get a different camera in place to see it. I think this is its best side, you know.
It's not snow, by the way. It's just not finished.
That's what mountains look like when you first build them, and they're just bare plaster.
It's talking as if it's a real thing. That's just what mountains look like.
Bare plaster.
If I turn this round, can we get the other angle?
There, possibly. Then you can make it. You're pulling it off the. Oh, look at that. So it's not really the other angle, but you can see where the track goes to the top. You can see the bridge. I've shared a picture of that. That is progress on the rebuild of Weird. Episode 1. Actually, get rid of that view. I'm just thinking we're giving the game away. Episode 1 will be coming this week. I think it's coming on Wednesday, funnily enough. I will be at the Great Electric train show, so you will be able to see me there. But they've somehow suckered you to work. Do you work every Saturday?
Feels like it.
Yeah, it seems like it. Every time I say to you, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm saying, "I'm working," and it's like they've suckered you.
One of those things, isn't it?
You'll be working as a waitress in a cocktail bar.
It is Class A mountain.
Yeah. Mark Waitman says, Jen, you picked a fortuitous week to be at Shildon, NER number 910. That's the E6, isn't it? It's out at the paint shop and on display right at the front. I'll make you gawp and go, wow. I do like that. It was spent a long time at Kirby Stephen West. Ben Tullett says, also a reminder, Wally at Stat Folders on. New Junction.
Hello, matey boy.
Yeah, New Junction. New Junction. Storm Bowman says the person who opens the event should have some interest in the topic. If it is a local mayor, they often don't have a clue about model railway, so it becomes awkward when they feel the need to hold a speech.
Yes.
It's
swings and roundabouts. You want someone that people know and who will get interest.
I think the thing about it is the whole purpose, if you're going to have somebody open an event, you need somebody who will draw in the local media.
You need pull and power.
That's the whole purpose of it. There's no point in getting some Z-list nobody because it doesn't serve any punk function and everybody just ends up looking like a bit of a loser.
Actually, it also makes you, the event organizer, look like actually you couldn't afford anyone better.
Yes.
So you scrape the bottom of the barrel to go, who can we get to open our...
It's like Barry Chuckles' taxi driver and Ed Balls' pool guy weren't available. Oh, we'll get Jenny in.
That reminds me of something that happened at Durham. The Union Society would have an annual speech by someone. And one year, it was the guy who played Victor Meldrew.
I don't believe
I don't believe you.
Richard...
yeah, I know the guy.
Yeah, Richard Wilson. I want to say...
Richard Wilson?
Yeah.
Richard Brighton.
Yes, he does go around going, I don't believe it.
He started his speech with, you can tell how famous one is by how far in advance you have to be booked. I'm told that the Queen is booked up for 10 years. So when I got a call this morning to make a speech here, I jumped straight on the train.
Yeah, and I think somehow that's the thing about Ham Shackleton says if you want pulling power, get a big winch. And Platform 7A says Kylie Minogue or Sam Fox were popular for openings back in the
I would very much like to see Kylie's openings.
Oh my goodness!
Well, I'm talking about the event she's opened. Of course, I am. Yes.
Well, actually, I think she's probably Pete Waterman would know how to get hold of her.
Kylie Jason did do some openings of various places back in the day.
Pete did.
Yeah.
Big Waterman.
I mean, that's the thing, actually. It gets... you see, if they got me to open it, they'd be like, who the hell are you? And
But if they got someone like Jules Holland or Pete Waterman...
yeah, but no, the thing is, right...
What? No, sorry. What happens if you misunderstand the interpretation of would you open our event and they actually meant would you just unlock the door in the morning and let the cleaners in?
Yes, we could definitely book Jenny to open the door.
But
and
I
order
think
for
the problem
cleaner.
is there's something to weigh up. It's like, how big a celebrity actually are you? If you're not actually a very big celebrity, it becomes very cringy and embarrassing. And there's a point where what you actually need is a celebrity that has the power to bring the press. And that's the whole purpose of doing it. Otherwise, I'm sure we know where the door is. We do know how a door handle works. We can make our own way in, sort of a thing. But, you know, it's somebody like Jules Holland. Yeah, definitely. But, you know, for a YouTuber, and this is the thing as well, I was thinking about this earlier today. You know, if you had a YouTuber say that are very polarizing, so, you know, just using as an example, say Sam's Trains got asked to open it, then you'd have people who absolutely love Sam's Trains be like, yes, I would like to go for a chance to meet him. But you'd also get the people who go, oh, I can't stand, I'm not going then. And then I think the vast majority of people, quite honestly, would be like, makes no difference to me. But I mean, would having a YouTuber be different if, say, you know, if you got Charlie Bishop in, because everybody loves Charlie Bishop, he'd be a massive draw. And let's face it, it gets anyway to pick up his 2 awards. So like, it's not like he'd have to make a special trip or anything. So you could be quids in there.
Or, I say another thing, a YouTuber, say Mr. Beast, would you get a lot of people turning up?
Yeah, but not for the reason you think.
But not for trends. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, would you actually get the crowd that would come in and spend money? It's
That's
like,
it's a balancing act, isn't it? You
yeah.
definitely get the press.
You
The
attract the Klingons.
The try-hard says nobody would be upset if Dave Watson, Charlie, or even Everard Junction opened a show.
Sorry, who's Dave Watson?
Dave Watson. I
think Richard Watson. Isn't
I
it?
know Richard
Do we
Watson.
mean Richard Watson?
Oh, speaking of Everard
Oh,
Junction, he's put out a video.
Anthony says, Jenny, did you see Everard Junction's back?
He's only come back because he saw he was nominated for a YouTube award.
Well, no, he's been moving
Back
house.
again.
I moved house and I've built a layout since then. Just saying.
But I don't know whether he's had to move the layout and fit it in, or
No,
whether
the poor sod's have to rebuild it all.
so it's been rebuilt.
Yeah,
So I'm guessing it. I mean, so has it? Dave Watson is Dean Park Station,
okay,
my
yes,
Scottish uncle.
There we go. Thank you.
Scottish uncle.
You see, there's too
Like
many
Scrooge
Daves
McDuck.
and there's too many Richards in
Yes,
this hobby.
I agree.
You're all
Right.
going to have to try and pick a number.
Can I say, Dean Park Model Railway had heard of,
Yes.
hadn't realised that his name was Dave Watson. But yeah, so he's back, and you know, moving house can be quite a big experience.
Hell
Yes.
yes. Horrible. Horrible. Hated it. Every second of
And
it.
to then, I mean, I'm assuming that he's taken the decision. It's like, right, I'm going to get my layout to a point where I can kind of pick up where I left off, rather than saying, okay, we're just doing it again from scratch, and like join me for the journey.
Yeah.
You know. Everybody's different, and you know, sometimes, and it's definitely something I've found when I've been doing the Minute Tattoo's Newith rebuild, and actually this as well. There's this temptation that like I don't want to film it, I want to just crack on, and it can be very irritating having to stop and film all the time.
Oh, just do what you do. Put your phone onto time
Time
lapse.
lapse,
And
time
then let
lapse
me
for the
sort
win.
it out.
Yeah, you like being creative, you.
How many Richards are there here in the chat? Well, there's, you know, Richard the First, Richard the Second, Richard the Third. There's quite a few Richard the Thirds I can think of actually in this hobby. You know, Richard the Thirds. You know.
Okay.
The controversial Iron Horse, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Yeah.
Opening your next model railway.
Whether you want me to or not.
Daryl
I'm
Lewis
coming
asks.
anyway.
Daryl Lewis asks Craig, "Where's the flat cap me's your rants? Miss your rants?" We were talking about this before. How easy it is to get kind of like pigeonholed as a YouTuber. You've become the ranty one.
I know, but I don't
And every time you try and be instructional, people go, "No, you need to shout at it."
It is very difficult to be genuinely angry about a hobby which is really good and positive.
Yeah.
It's difficult to find when something upsets me to the point I feel I need to pick a rant. It's usually because I've seen some idiot online posting waffle. That's what usually spews it. And I want all people
Oh,
think.
right. Harp House Holt says Everard Junction is still at his old address while he renovates his new house.
So he's still moving though.
So,
That's cool. So
I
it's-
suspect
right.
he's doing a lot of DIY, which is taking up all this time.
Yeah.
So that also makes sense. And I mean, it'd be interesting to see
Yeah,
whether he
when we
starts
see
from
his-
scratch with the new layout.
Yeah, we've been a bit busy today, so we haven't seen his video yet. So thank you for clarifying that.
Era 404 Workshop says, hello, I survived Brighton and ended up visiting an amazing shop on the way back.
Fantastic.
What am I looking at? Oh, is this the one I've... Oh, this is the one we're... Okay.
Well done.
38th Autumn Exhibition, October... I was trying to work out, is this the one I was asked to open or not? 38...
Great
FYI.
advertisement, by the way. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, just... Okay. Shut up, I'm trying to read it.
Well, try. Well, go on then. Succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I sure was about to read the screen turned off.
38th Autumn Exhibition, October the 4th and 5th, 2025 at Locomotion. That's in Shildon. It's a great venue. We've been there so many times. Never to the Model Railway event. Saturday, 10 a.m. till 5. Sunday, 10 a.m. till 5. 20 plus layouts, including Minith Tattoos, Newith. Plus 20 traders, including Sawyer Models is there actually as well. So you can use your Monday Club badge. I don't know who else is there. Don't ask me because I don't know.
Is
Modelling
TNT there?
displays, railway societies and groups. For further information, contact somebody called Graham Lloyd.
So contact somebody.
I'm not going to give out his phone number because he'll be inundated by people. Hello, you Graham? So it's
Want some information.
So,
Any'll do.
and also, bear in mind, I believe it's free to get in. Now, I believe that somebody tried to stick their oar in over the Settle Model Rail Festival about it being free to get in. Actually, Locomotion one is free to get in as well.
How dare they?
How dare they undercut the people who were ripping off the hobby?
What I said, this is totally not related to monorails, but I've just seen the new slogan on the Coke tin Zoe is ripping from. And the slogan says, Coke, this is my taste. Is it just me that finds the phrase, this is my taste?
It's that like you've drunk so much Coke, now
I
you
know,
taste
that's what
of Coke.
It's a non-phrase. It's like the crap that you find on the internet. Like, speak your truth. No, you can't have a truth. It's
That's a
just
good
one of
monkey
them.
impression.
You
Well done.
Shunt says, haven't been watching for a few weeks. Well, you've missed quite a lot. What have I missed? Loads. Also, Gandalf, tell this interloper.
You shunt. Brilliant.
The Monday Clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Matthew Eves does remind us, actually, Locomotion is a donation venue, so
Yeah.
you can leave a donation if you want. Not that kind of
Highly
donation.
recommend it.
But,
It's a good place. They got good people.
Yeah,
but
Joe,
I want
Chuck-
to talk about a little bit. But
I know
what
you do,
Craig's
but-
just mentioned
What did I mention?
when someone was trying to kick off about a show being free to enter.
That was
What the hell's that about?
That was yeah, and they even misquoted Richard Brighton as well. He was a bit upset. It's like they quote the email and then misquote me in the thing
Well,
with it.
quite often what happens is something like that is the truth just gets completely ignored and people get the narrative they decide is what's going on and run with it.
Uh-huh.
And
I
even
don't
though
like
that's
that.
complete nonsense.
Yes,
There we are.
and actually, it's like instead of going, oh, this is nice. Yeah, they're actually doing something with the community, and because the hall, it's a community event with the community hall. They're not charging. They're not. We don't need to charge, so we're not going to charge.
What's
Instead
wrong
of
with
going, this is great. Let us make on and enjoy this. People go, oh, that's what you should be. You should be charging people. You should be lining your own pockets.
Sometimes it's all right to just accept that some people are able to put a show on that's free. It doesn't mean that your show that can't be done like that is bad. It just means that they were lucky enough to not have to charge.
Dave Scott Railway says, Zoe, look out for the red Rail 200 ducks. We need a duck.
We do.
Because we got the Flying Duckman and we got the Mallard. Obviously, the Mallard is a type of duck.
Yes,
yeah.
I need it. I need it.
Evening, Steve at SHGP Media. How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah. So, I don't. Were people talking Timber Surf? Were you talking about a meetup at Shildon? I missed whether you'd said whether there was a meetup at Shildon. If not, then always 1 o'clock at Minith Tattoos New.
Who's opening gets? I think probably the
Timber Surf, the janitor. No, Timber Surf. He's not at Shildon. Right. Okay. So 1 o'clock at Minith Tattoos, which incidentally 1 o'clock at Minith Tattoos is the standing orders for the
To
Monday
be fair,
Club
it's just
meetup.
standard orders. Turn up at 1 o'clock, there'll be people.
So
wait for the signal.
Speaking of museums, part of Mosey will be reopening on the 17th of October, says Simon Trent's Mother Railway Showcase. Stephen Cameron says, hi Jenny, Zoe, Craig and friends. Everyone okay? Yes, we are. We are doing pretty well.
We're doing okay.
RG Models 86 says, the Swansea Model Rail Show used to be free to enter as it was held in the National Waterfront Museum, which is free to enter. So there are actually quite a few. People made a mountain out of a molehill.
Oh, on the internet? No.
It's like I said, sometimes people are lucky enough to not have to charge. Let's just accept that as a nice thing.
As a nice thing. Spend more with the traders instead. Warbler Production says Sheldon's a bit... Shildon is a bit difficult for me to get to. There is a railway station up there. You have to sort of change at Darlington, but...
it's not far from Darlington.
Well, you change at Darlington, you get the train up to Bishop Auckland, and it does stop at Shildon, I believe. But I don't know how regular the trains are.
Well, if they've had plenty of roughage, it'll be regular.
Sarah Davis says, I read the other day that they'd reopened the platform section at York Train Museum.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Right, in the news. Let's zap you with a bit of news. Right, first up, last week we were expecting the Rapido Trains UK fireless locomotives to be being sent out. I think when I spoke to Rapido on Tuesday, they were still saying that they were being sent out. And indeed, I think it's RM Web had an exclusive with BRM, and they were actually showing it in stock and charging people. But then, I believe the fireless locomotives have been rejected of the quality control checks at Rapido HQ and have been sent back to China for rework. And what they've said is that the samples that came, absolutely fine, but something has changed. Don't know what it is, don't ask me, but something has changed between the samples and the actual production batch. So they've gone, sending them back. So the fireless locomotives, there's going to be quite a delay on those. So your wallets and purses may breathe a sigh of relief.
Was the thing that wasn't supposed to be the thing that they were actually fired? Because that's quite a big thing when your loco's supposed to be fireless.
Well, they actually had a firebox flicker in them. I don't know. I don't think.
I would like to say that
yes?
it's fair dues on Rapido for going straight in and saying, no, this is not good enough.
And that is a big undertaking, and they wouldn't do that lightly. So clearly they've gone, no, this is reputation riding on this.
Yeah.
So actually, you have to applaud a retailer, a manufacturer that says, this product has arrived and we're not happy with it, so we are going to, there'll be a big delay.
Rather than it just sending out and going, nah, it'll be all right, and then things like bogies falling off, or conrods not connecting and snapping off, or something.
It could be anything. I don't think
we
said...
should speculate,
yes.
It is a big thing to say no.
Yeah, and the only other thing I can think of, I think Bachmann have sent something back to China to be reworked because it wasn't as they wanted. But it is quite unusual. Jennifer Horton says, first steam loco I ever drove was a fireless at Mosey in 1995. Yeah, we were talking about this. You were surprised that fireless locos were still about into the 90s. There's one which they still steam up. I think it's up in Scotland, and what they do is they have a steam locomotive in steam with it. So there's a fireless loco and a steam loco, and what they do is they fill the fireless locomotive from the steam locomotive. Right. But normally they would be filled from the boiler of the works. To the best of my knowledge, the final fireless locomotives that I know about were last used in, I think it was 2017, but that was out in Java. That was the Ernstein and Kuppel number 2 and number 3 at Fabrik Gula Sembro which is the sugar factory there. Michael Sarsfield reminds us as well. Yes, we were looking at this actually earlier on. The 5,700 panniers from Acura scale are due
They
soon.
do look very, very good. Very,
Also,
very nice,
big news on the HM7000 front. In fact, I was going to put one on the track, but you wouldn't see anything. It'd be like, X going round. That's very nice. But the non-sound Bluetooth HM7000 decoders are coming through. I know that the 6-pin and the 8-pin have arrived. And, apparently, Harry said Boots Fireless Loco #1 was at the West Somerset Railway this year. They do get out there. And Timbersurf says Watson said mid-November.
Nice.
For is that for the Fireless Loco? I missed the original comment.
No, that's for the 57.
Oh, the 5700.
Oh, they're talking about the 57XX one.
Was it samples that? I think it was samples.
No, that's the Juju.
I know they've shared pictures.
Yeah, they're very good.
Enwin Models Lifestyle Unleashed says it takes a lot of guts to send a whole batch back to China.
That won't be cheap.
No,
that will
it
not be
certainly
cheap.
will not be cheap.
And
no.
you have to, I mean, in all honesty, you have to have a very strong relationship with the factory.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And I think, mostly because, you to wield the power and not have them go, yeah, we're not going to do business with you anymore. And that can be quite a thing. Jennifer Horton says there is a Fireless still in use at a power station in Slovenia. Last industrial steam loco in service in the EU. So does that mean that the Wolstein experience, has that ended? Because in Poland they had a railway line where they just basically they'd all cascaded the serviceable steam locomotives and were still running them for tourist stuff. But actually they would run freight trains and all sorts, because it was very popular, brought in a lot of tourists. So I'm assuming that has come to an end. I'm trying to think, because in the UK, the last commercial steam locomotive, I'd always thought it was Donington Power Station, which lasted through to about 1993. But I think that Crossley Evans in Pudsey, near Leeds, actually used an Andrew Barclay for a brief period. Later than that.
Hello, Andy Friars Junction. Welcome along,
Hello.
mate. From Soil Models of Leeds.
Iron 1971 says, thank you for the second badge. I wore one at the Stafford Model Railway exhibition last Saturday. Hope to send you a pic of them in the front of my 2 Deltics. Brilliant. And of course, don't forget the Monday Club badge is still available. We will have a stash of those, both at the show at Shildon next weekend and also at the Great Electric Train Show the weekend after. Valleys 56XX says, evening all, sorry I'm a tad tardy.
You can't say that these days.
What?
Tardy.
What is it?
Is
it?
It's never late to the water.
Tardy, a bit tardy. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they arrive precisely when they meant to.
Warbler Production says, Wolstein says we're still operating last I heard. So, Train Spotter Tamworth, hello to you. CSX Rensville says, Rensville American, I'll be in the Channel Suite. Ooh. Which show is that at? Worthington Model Railway says, greetings all from MN, is that Minnesota?
Yes.
Been working, will be in and out. Hello to you, great to see you, hope you are well.
I'm going to make a ruling.
Oh, well done.
6 inches.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Biggest fan. Folkestone. CSX Rensville Folkestone. Excellent. Jennifer Horton says, last in the UK was AMET Colas, who were hired on Avonside to haul ballast trains in Northern Ireland in 2005. There's no vacuum brake diesels. How strange.
Was it Fireless?
No. An Avonside.
Oh,
Well, that would have been, was it 5'3" gauge? Charlie Chimp says, am I right in thinking that recently there was a steam loco that was used to rescue a train in Germany? Possibly.
in Germany, they've had steam locos on the mainland for a while because the infrastructure of the track is knackered, basically. And they did like a big protest where one of the rail operators just so happened to have a steam engine on its book still. And they made it run through the German countryside with a banner on the side saying something like 1950s technology for 1950s quality track or something like that. But that happened I think it was in Germany or somewhere in Eastern Europe.
I know that in the US there are railroads which still technically have steam locos on their books.
They do.
Because they're kind of they're the preserved things. You know, they're the company pet. I think there's a big boy that I can't remember which railroad company.
I still need to get a big boy.
Rubster's Trains and Travel says TARDIS near the signal box. I don't think it's moved since last week, to be honest.
It's got no petrol in it.
Is anyone else feeling really off today?
A little bit, but I have been awake since midnight, so I'm currently at 19 and a half hours
I'm
awake.
I'm considering cancelling my show tonight. I feel atrocious.
Worthington Model Railway says people may be interested in my efforts to use Arduinos to control lighting. Been learning a lot about Arduino programming. Latest efforts use way less code to do way more.
Fantastic. That sounds like a great project. Are you doing any articles or videos about it? Because I'm sure I can't be alone in thinking that's actually quite an interesting idea.
Yeah, it's a good way of doing it if you can get your head around it.
Rocky Top Rail Production says, if I remember, there's a coal mine in Bosnia that uses a pair of German Kriegsloch 210Os from World War II. Tim's Model Railway in different videos says, is there anything running on the top track?
There isn't.
No, there isn't. Well, it's not broken.
You broke it.
It's got gaffer tape
You hit it with
and
a hammer.
masking tape even.
You
hit it with a hammer and now it's lost all its colour.
What Kriegsloch translates to war locomotive?
Krieg is war.
Yeah.
Because Blitzkrieg is lightning war.
Krieger is warrior.
And funnily enough, the two reindeer, as all the shops have the Christmas gear in already, we'll be on topic. Donner and Blitzen is thunder and lightning.
Yes.
I'm
falling backwards. Oh God.
What are you doing?
I fell backwards.
Hello, Cubbery Rails. Great to see you. OO Gauge Journey says, I'm feeling a bit off, but then we've just had a king pot noodle. Oh, my condolences. Right, so anyway, what's new in the world of the Iron Horse?
I have been dipping my toes and other appendages into the world of 3D printing.
You've got very excited by this, I must admit.
Well, since I started working at my new place of employment, I've sort of been thrust headfirst into the world of 3D design and 3D product development, and it's very, very, very interesting and very, very practical. And I actually took the plunge and I bought a 3D printer. And I've already been, if viewers of the channel will know, I've 3D printed some bits. I've designed and 3D printed my own, like diesel tank and warehouses and things and so. I'm actually going to be releasing a few of them to the general public for sale through Sawyer Models of Lee eventually. But I'm just working on the quality of them. I want them to be good enough for people to buy. Before I do that,
can I just interject? Timbersurf says my meetup at Gets is at 11:30 on the second balcony, so that's the YouTuber meetup. And then, of course, don't forget everybody is welcome at the Monday Club meetup at Minith Tattoos Newith at 1 o'clock.
So basically, you can go from one meeting to another and continue your conversation.
You can. Train Spotter Tamworth says, check footplate models out Kidderminster. They have some great bargains. And Ryan NER Models says, hello all. Sorry I'm late. I was just taking the last pictures for my Pico Rail 200 diorama entry.
A Monday clubber is never late, Turbo Wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they need to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Sarah Davis, I have a Bamboo Labs P1P PDF filament printer. Peter Jackson, yes, I did design and print the stand for my weathering powders. Yes, I did, but I didn't do the paint pot. That was an STL I got from elsewhere.
Would you recommend your 3D printer?
I've only got my 3D printer to compare against.
Basically,
yes.
Do you like it? Is it good enough for someone who wants an intro?
Oh yeah, absolutely. More than. In fact, you could argue it's probably a bit advanced for someone who wants to just get into it at the bottom level. But I mean, for £320.
Train Spotter Tamworth says, I got BR Blue Class 20, Backman one for 80 squids. That's from Footplate Model. That's not bad, actually. That's a pretty good bargain. And Kriegschloch is short for Kriegslokomotive, which literally means war locomotive. They were so essentially, it's like the War Department 280.
German's a very literal language, isn't it?
Yes, Einstein, very precise. The longest word in German is actually the name of the cap of the riverboat captain who works for a particular company on the Rhine.
Thank you, Simon Pitcher.
Simon Pitcher, thank you so much. Very kindly donated $9.99 on the Super Duper Chat. Thank you so much for your generosity. For the cake fund! Ooh, well, we had apple crumble and custard. I say we, you did. You had 2 helpings.
I did, but I didn't have any tea. You make me sound like such a gluten.
Yeah.
I had nothing to eat since 11 o'clock this morning.
Starved
and I
himself
had 2
all
bowls of
day.
apple crumble.
In anticipation of...
There's always crumbly deliciousness.
Yes. Sarah Dave says, isn't the longest word in German the translation of the longest train station name in Wales? That doesn't count. That was made up by the London and North Western Railway as a tourist thing. It's actually, the real name is something like Llanfairth Pwllgwyngyll is the actual name. The rest of it is just tourist buncombe to encourage people to buy a ticket to go to the station and have their photo taken. It was simpler times in the Victorian period.
You had to make your own fun.
Yes, out of sticky back plastic and fuzzy felt.
I'm looking at your locomotives there. I'm looking at that Class 08 going, that's really nice. I remembered. That's the one I sold you. I weathered it. That's why I like it. Right. Cupboard Monkey. Can we change the angle of dangle? Anybody wondering? That's not snow. That's actually Jablight's Peak, along with Les's Cliff. As part of you'll see the first video coming hopefully on Wednesday on the rebuild of Weir Yard. I'm having an amazing time, and I'm sure you guys will coming along for the ride. Flymo Chairman, what sorry, Llanfairth Pwllgwyngyll Gogeri Silio go.
I'll have one as well.
Timber says Don Audamf Schifffahrt Elektrizitäten Haupt Betriebswerk Bauunternehmen 10 Gesellschaft.
Are you having a stroke in German?
Yes. J.K. Hauser says if you get bored, you could just say the mountain is chalk.
Chalk mountain.
57305 Northern Princess has just spent my birthday money on a deposit for NRM 91105. Of course, yes, the locomotion models announced that 91. And there's some kind of a birthday afoot. So, happy birthday to you. Squash tomatoes and stew. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you. So there you are.
I'm going to turn that off.
Yeah, there's a little, I think he's going to wear the battery down, yeah. Yeah, it's normally Llanfair PG. Hey, right, anyway.
Does that mean it's like rated PG, or can you only go there if you're with an adult?
No.
Parental
Train Spotter Tamworth says it was my dad's birthday. Can you sing happy birthday to him? Happy birthday to you. Squash tomatoes and stew. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you. Right, there we are. So, what have we got running at the moment? Well, it's
locomotives. Trains.
It's a bit of an abbreviated running session. I had to do a lot of hoovering to get these trains running. And I had to have... it's actually the Rapido 4400 class Prairie, which I know did struggle a bit with before the Stay Alive, but I put the tentacles in. The tentacle Stay Alive. A bit of tentacle porn has gone on in there, and now it runs like a champ. It's actually getting across. The reason it had to be a loco with a Stay Alive is there's an Electrofrog point And there is a wire soldered to the Electrofrog, but it just dangles freely because the motor is yet to be put in. So essentially it has to have enough oomph to clear an entire Pico Code 100 medium radius point.
Which is a lot of the real estate, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just about makes it.
It does actually. You can see where it goes. Oh, hello, what's going on here? It's
like if you run it a bit quicker, it'd probably have like no issue at all.
Yeah, it's got enough oomph to get over, but it took a little bit to get. We've got there's actually 5 trains running. We're not doing too bad, but the top level is not running. The reason for this is because there's currently masking tape down over the track.
There's a line possession.
And some of the bridges are somewhat questionable, but Jablite Mountain is now becoming Jablite's Peak. And it's going to be great, but you're going to have to watch the videos for the full lowdown on this. All you need to know is that what you saw on the Minith Tattoos Newith rebuild, we're getting a whole lot more here. In fact, I'm actually quite shocked how much plaster went into that.
Yeah.
Because I used...
Is your layout going to come crashing through the roof?
There's a noticeable sag now.
No, but I tell you what, it's helping hold the roof up. That roof ain't going anywhere. It's used like 1 3/4 rolls of plaster bandage. It's used an entire Woodland Scenics Shaper Sheet plaster, plus another bag that came in a starter set, plus the leftovers of Andy Fryer's Junctions carving plaster, and also a little bit of a fibre mould as well.
Was that the
World Scenics, yes. So it's come to actually. I've got all the holes plugged, so I'm going to get a coat of paint onto that probably tonight. I will film it, and then I can leave that to soak in overnight. What's interesting?
The thing that went wrong earlier on.
What went
wrong? I tried to be helpful.
You tried to be helpful. What did you do?
I tried to be very helpful with you for painting the insides of your tunnels.
Oh yeah, she said no. Use Chaos Black, not black, but Chaos Black in a spray can. And
from Games Workshop.
The inside of the tunnel, just for context, is some scrap polystyrene.
Oh, good.
Hey kids, can we guess what happens when you spray Citadel Workshops, Games Workshops' Chaos Black on polystyrene? Yes, it dissolves. So that was interesting. I had to very quickly switch to Tamiya Brown.
Sorry.
It's just involuntary texture. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a new texture.
Although, if you look through the tunnel map, you see there. What do you see?
I see black.
You see black. So it's worked. Also, actually, the all the plaster. That means there's no light bleed, whereas the old mountain had an awful lot of thin spots. Sarah Davis says, I preferred it when they had names like Snot Green and Scab Red.
Discharge Yellow.
Oh, yeah. Suspiciously moist fart brown. So J.K. Hauser says, thank you DCC Concepts for the diagrams. Oh, that was that your work? Have you
That would have been James. He's our technical genius. Yes.
Jennifer Horton asks, how do you extract derailed vehicles from the tunnel?
It's not that deep.
Carefully.
Really?
Actually, the tunnel on the top is now significantly shorter than it was. And the tunnel on the bottom, the one at the back, is exactly the same length. The tunnel portals at either end have not moved. But the one at the front is no more. There is no tunnel for the what will become 2 tracks at the front. Just a bridge where the top track goes over. It's really great. Believe me, you'll love the progress that's coming together. And as I always say, come with me on this journey and get inspiration for your own layout build. We're going to be having water features on this. There'll be a lot of static grass going in episode 4 as well. So really it's just a case of let's see how we get on. But I'm really looking forward to this.
It's looking good.
Yeah. Once Jablite's Peak is done, then I'm going to do the bit that's in between Jablite's Peak and what I christened Mill Hill. That'll be the next bit to be redone. Then Mill Hill will get done. And then, I guess, I'm not sure which bit I'm going to tackle after that. I wouldn't mind doing the little town scene over in the corner. But the problem with the town scene is it's very inaccessible.
Can I just say, I think I've got a candidate for Locomotive of the Year here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it April 1st yet?
This beautiful thing.
What, with the same font used as Spar Supermarket?
It's just what Zoe found it for a tenner.
Yeah, they saw her coming.
It's not quite O gauge. It's got traction tyres. Ooh, traction tyres.
Yeah, it's not.
I want to actually talk about it from a fairly serious point of view.
It's not badly detailed.
It's not.
As a
That's the
children's
thing.
toy, it's actually one of the better I've seen.
It's a decent toy.
How do you turn it on?
There's a switch on the side of it.
Has it got a
That
battery?
switch, yeah.
Is there any way to shut it up?
We are the local. Weird
Is it
out.
supposed to have a front bogey?
What's
Or,
that?
No, it's a
Oh, God,
yeah, you can turn that off.
080.
That's an impressive sound.
Yeah, but that
It's
overhang suggests there should be a front bogey.
Yeah,
It
there
should
should
be
be something there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there probably should be, but
should
there
be a
isn't.
consolidation.
you could probably fit one on there.
Yeah.
Not that you want to.
The reason I wanted to talk about this is we're coming up to the point where people are starting to think about Christmas presents. This will be in the shops,
Ooh.
and it looks pretty nice. You get
Ooh.
a fair amount of track. Go on, Jen.
Oh, Madden Steam Railway says if anyone is interested, there's a Model A4 at the Hoddesdon branch of the Oxfam shop. So if anyone is in Hertfordshire is visiting the Monday Club, I'm sure they would be welcome. I would just want to say it before it came
I
out.
understand. It's your show, Jen.
Good.
But what I'm saying is that this looks good. You get a lot of track. I got a decent oval and then 2 switches in this track,
All right.
which give you an extra piece of oval.
Yeah.
So you could have multiple lines. It's got station, it's got trees and all sorts. It's got a decent amount in it for what the price is. Your problem, and this is what you have to know going in, it's a good little thing for playing around and kids will love it.
Oh,
But it's not O gauge track. It's just under the size of O gauge.
it's I think it's S gauge or probably just made up gauge. But
You
Harp
can't get extra track.
Harp House Holters, did you find any lost wagons in the tunnel when you excavated it? Well, funny you should say that. You'll have to watch the series as it comes, so there's something to look out for.
Can I just add, they've actually put rivet details
Yeah,
on the cylinders. Can you see that?
it's really
I can
nicely
see
done.
it, but I don't think that
No,
this is
actually,
upping it in my
I'm
my
going to
my
switch
view.
over to the full screen
Right,
so we can look properly.
Maura King
It's
also
a
reminds us
decent thing.
87 days till Christmas, and that means that all the men out there will be waiting 86 and a half days before they start their Christmas
There's
shopping.
a decent
Yes, I am,
amount
Sarah.
of
Yeah.
detail in this. It's not a bad toy. I think kids would like it, but
Yeah.
you're going to struggle if you want to extend the track, and that's what I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to talk
yeah.
to people about. Know
Um,
what you're getting into when you go into
To be
it.
fair though, for a tenner,
Oh, I can't complain.
buy
for
2 or
10.
3 of them.
Yeah,
Chris
I
Mc-
cannot complain.
Chris McDonald says, "Good evening, 50 minutes late."
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto Wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Michael Sarsfield says, "I think it's the Home Bargains train." And Growler
It
Blackwood
is the Home
N-Gauge
Bargains
layout
Christmas
says,
one.
"Hey, that is my engine from the Christmas outdoor display for under the Christmas tree."
Yeah.
So there are a few people out there who do have it.
I cannot blame you for picking one up. It's a nice looking model.
So, anywho, we've got the TMD cam up and running on the street. So I was talking about what's running. The 4400 Prairie tank from Rapido putting in Stirling service on the Flats train. We've got some Well Trolls and Bogey Bolsters in there. We've got a Bachmann 37 with some Blood and Custard coaches. And we've also got the Hornby Black 5 that Jenny built, handling the breakdown train. And it genuinely is one I built from parts.
That's
sent
why
from
it
China.
wobbles.
No, there's no limp now. You've got to tell.
No, there's no limp now. No.
It had a limp
Yes,
at
that
first.
word
Now
now
it
is,
doesn't have a limp. Anyway,
it's
right.
doing a lot of heavy
Edmonds
lifting there.
Models Lifestyle Unleashed. We love the 4400. It's quite nice. It's growing on
Is
me.
it just me or is that cold?
Valleys 56XX says, "My missus got a bag of charcoal briquettes from the petrol station for Christmas last year. She was very pleased with them. Yeah, she roasted your feet for doing your Christmas shopping the night before." And Raymond Legg says, "How people can be so nasty over a model." Oh, yes, right. Scroll it back.
Yeah?
I was going to talk about this, but you two wouldn't shut up.
Okay.
About a nasty comment.
Where's this?
Up a little bit. There, Raymond Legg says, I just read a rather nasty comment left on a German model railway video by some English bloke who described how he and his friends laugh at rabbit warren layouts and that think that's not a model railway. Yeah, but
So what's this?
basically some arsewipers decided to turn up and leave some snidey comment from the comfort of their armchair. You know full well that these trolling little
They've not got a
nobodies
layout of their
they
own.
haven't got a layout. They're just scumbags.
They've got a plywood ocean.
We need to start
Yeah,
being
scroll
very
it back
strong in our resilience against people like this. There
Yeah,
are too many
absolutely.
people who
And-
feel like it's okay
Yeah,
to bully,
push
and
bike,
it's not.
push bike, granddad, bicycle and rail escapades has just bought a Monday Club badge.
Oh,
Boom.
thank you.
Thank you so much for the support, and of course, don't forget to check out the website for the full list of everything that you can buy at discount. Right, can you scroll it back? What was the thing you were trying to highlight, but you highlighted it
How
just...
people can be so nasty over a model railway, says Raymond Leggs.
And the equipment used is quite alarming. It made my stomach boil reading it all. Yeah. There's some nasty people out there, I must admit. You know,
And you know what? They're all cowards.
yeah.
And when you stand up to them, they disappear. So let's do that. Let's just say no to any of these. You bring an attitude, you leave.
Yeah, because all the keyboard commandos that leave nasty trolley comments, they don't dare do it in person at shows.
Yeah.
Zoe pointed this out to me, and the more I look at it, the more she's right. On this cheap children's toy, the coal load within this tender actually looks better than a lot of other proper models. So just
Can I just say, SHGP Media says the person I think is actually a regular. I posted one of his latest on the Monday Club the other day. He has professional... Oh, I think this is about the person who makes the layouts. He has professional layouts, yeah. And Enwin's models, lifestyle and leases, trolls rarely have any guts or skills. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sad people with no life, says Richard Knowles. Absolutely.
Sarah Davis, you have a very interesting comment there because Craig said the same thing to me when he saw it. Like, let me weather it.
Oh, yeah.
kinda
I'm
like
sure
it
they
being
see you
shiny.
coming. It's like,
I
quick,
like
quick.
it being
It's that
shiny,
woman that
shady,
buys
shiny.
all the crap. Quick, get the
This
crap
is-
out the
I'm
back.
sorry, Jen, but if you think this is crap, it's not. This is going under our tree. I like this.
in the garden where no one can see it.
I
Yeah.
like it.
So, Summer Breeze Mother Railway, John and Holly says, we've been in this one 3 years now, Vicky, and sometimes we feel the same. I've been in the new house 9 months and still not 100% unpacked. JTG Werewolf says, too much negativity in this hobby. It's actually astounding how much of it out there. Unfortunately,
Yes.
that's
Which is
what
why-
social media does.
Which is why our new campaign is to stamp it out. We're not going to stand for this. We're going to stamp it out. You see someone being nasty to others, just point them out and say, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Tim's Model Railway in different videos, he has asked several times, are you putting 009 track on the mountain?
Oh, you
I
did
thought
mention this
about
for a
it,
while.
but I've decided not to. I'd make it too crowded. There may be some that goes into Mill Hill, but I haven't decided, to be honest with you. Flymo Chairman 1 says, like a fart in a high wind, they will disappear. Don't let it get to you, Raymond. We know what it takes. Catenary is
Excuse
something
me.
that's rarely seen on layout, so I wonder what they compared it to. Yeah, catenary is quite tricky because to
Oh
make
my
it
goodness,
look
yes.
right, it's very, very fiddly, and it also stops you from cleaning the track quite so easily. And Valley's 56, can I just get the comment? Valley's 5600 says negativity is not confined to model railways. Yeah, absolutely. People seem to think being nasty is free speech. Yeah, and that's the problem. Is free speech has been confused with being a douche.
You know what? Yeah, it is free speech. And you know what else is free speech? Tell them to piss off.
Yes. Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase asks, guessing no railway station to be added to the new and improved Weir Yard. No immediate plans to.
There's a possibility that there might be some kind of tourist one at the top of the mountain.
No. The thing is that we're not gaining any extra space, so
Could you imagine a rack railway?
I could imagine it, but it's still not going on there.
Okay,
Right.
as long as you can imagine it.
Yeah. Michael Sarsfield suggested you turn that to the Back to the Future locomotive.
Well, it's the wrong shape and thing, but yes.
Oh, if it looked a bit more like it, I would.
Yeah.
I think the Back to the Future look is a Baldwin.
Yeah.
That's an
OO
interesting
Gauge Journey says negativity unfortunately plagues many online communities.
Because there's too many
Absolutely.
cowards who can stay at home and be horrible.
I think as well the other issue is that being mean seems to and being controversial attracts views, and unfortunately social
Yeah.
media tends to reward that.
And the kind of person who's negative to others really, really wants attention.
Yeah, what they actually want is a rise. They want a reaction, and if you
Yeah.
don't get it, well, it's just something I've found with some of the losers who tried to troll me and Les and Simon A.C. Martin. We just blocked them and ignored them, and they moved on. They're probably hassling somebody else
Some
now.
of them did try to come back under different accounts.
Yeah, but we just blocked them as well. Yeah, no funiculars either. I'm not going to put a railway up it. Ribsters Trains and Travel says, I'm going to go now. Enjoyed this week's stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good week. It is a school night, so we do understand.
Yeah.
You can watch the full stream on Catch Up later. Don't forget to tickle the like button. Consider sharing to social media. And also subscribe to the channel to be the first to know about new videos as and when they come. Michael Sarsfield says, what makes my blood boil is when people make fun of disabled people who love model railways and are enjoying themselves at a show.
Who's
Oh,
doing
that-
that? Who's doing
Yeah,
that?
I mean, it's
That does annoy me.
because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people. It's a great way to actually get out and a bit of freedom.
Yeah.
And
And there's some people are trying to take that away. It's like, no, you're not doing it. I'm not going to
Yeah.
let you.
yeah. So anyway, talking of shows, actually, I was away. Funnily enough, I've not been a +1 for somebody else's layout for a very long time. In
Yes.
fact, the last time I was +1 for somebody else's layout, I think I was. It was a layout that went to the Lee Model Railway show probably about 15 years ago, if not more than 15
My
years
goodness,
ago.
you must have been in black and white back then.
Yeah, probably. I was certainly thinner.
Jamie Smith likes my beard.
I like his little quiff. Have you noticed? He's turning into a hippie. He's let his hair grow, and he's got this. It's got this lovely natural wave. Although you're getting grey hair.
I've had grey hair since about 25.
I know, but I only notice when you let it grow. Oh, it's not spiky anymore because you used to go for the comb over at the Millennium, didn't you? You'd sort of get a bit of a buzz cut. Right. Anthony says, Jenny, what's your thoughts? Peachy or Tom for the Pico Challenge? Right, I've seen photos of both. Now, Tom Marshall at Buggle Scully Station, that is one hell of an ambitious layout.
It's T-scale one.
It's
It's
T
awesome.
gauge, which essentially means he can get quite a lot in the same space. But the standard of modelling is so good that when he's not in shot to give you the sense of scale,
Like God looking over his
Yeah.
layout. Ooh.
it's actually, you wouldn't realise it was T gauge. The standard of modelling is incredible. However,
unbelievable.
Peachy TT120, that is incredible scenery. The depth of the foliage is. I mean, you could fall in love with the orangutan
I mean,
in
bear
that
in mind that
rainforest.
Chris used to do that stuff for an actual living, for like
Yes.
for a massive movie
He
production.
actually, he made the miniatures, the filming miniatures for a variety of different films. So he does know what he's doing. But I wouldn't want to pick between them. I believe, because I haven't done the Rail 200, the Pico Rail 200 challenge, basically because of time
Because she
constraints.
was too busy doing all those reviews that we got.
And also
flooded
rebuilding Mineth Tatus Newith.
Oh, you can't use that.
Well, no,
You can't use
some
that
of-
as an extra. That you took 6 hours and just went through it like the bloody Flash.
But I've seen some really great work. I know Les as well. Les's Cliff has also done one, and I've seen loads of people sharing stuff on the Book of Face. In other words, I wouldn't want to be one of the judges for that because that's going to be difficult. I'm not sure who they're going to get. Being Pico, it might be nice actually if they were to put the band back together and get Kathy Millett and Steve Flint back. But I know Steve Flint is retired and Kathy Millett has kind of moved on to sci-fi modelling. so it might be a bit tricky. But I wouldn't want to be the one judging, because that is a tough call. There's so many great models, and it shows just how much you can get into a small space.
Oh yeah, it really does.
Anthony says Western Signalman's Pico 200 layouts fantastic too. Not Lobia Model World. The Les is still in. We've let him free from the Jablite Whittling dungeon.
You're free.
Says I've enjoyed my build. You have actually. You have. Nomad Railway says sorry I'm late into the chat, but on the subject of celebrities opening events, good or bad, if punters only go along to an exhibition to see a celebrity, they don't belong there.
Well, that's what you mentioned before, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you're going to get the crowd turning up going, oh, look, it's them. Oh, they've gone, I'm going out of the way now.
Yeah.
And that damages the event because they don't get any money.
Yeah. So, Gandalf, I can see you hopping up and down. You really want to
Well,
stay...
I was trying to stay out of the way, you know, because a Monday clubber is never late to the wagons. No, not early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Oh, thank you, Gandalf. And I believe your fan club is in.
I'm trying to be, Les. I'm trying to be. It's an uphill struggle, mate.
So also, can I just say, we've got the fully painted Let's Make Tracks.
No, we were sent it as unpainted.
It was sent...
painted.
Yeah, can I just say, it's now fully painted. I love the pose. It's like the be excellent to one another and party on dudes from Bill and Ted. So what's the stuff in the back? Did they come with baggage?
No, 3 things fell off some of my orcs while I was painting them, so I needed to restore them.
Right. Oh, thank you so much, Ian White. Very, very generous of you, donating £5 on the super chat. So something for the Biscuit Fund. And a quick question. I'm looking for a simple on-off switch to use on an O-gauge layout. Any ideas, please?
You can get loads of them for fairly cheap.
I believe that DCC
We
Concepts...
do, but we've not on off switching in stock at the minute.
Oh, right. But
we have left, right and off, but...
Technically, you could use an on switch, but only wire up half of it.
Yes, you could.
Yeah,
Yes, you could.
You never
do,
thought
yes,
of that,
yeah,
did you?
Yeah.
Are we doing the grand planting of? We need to go to. If you would, we need the front shot. I'm going to add Let's Make Tracks to YouTuber Corner, fully painted with the Be Excellent to One Another, which is quite nice.
Is that Tacky Wax?
No, it's not. No, it's
Kind of says she still hasn't got one of me there. You know.
No. Well, Let's
Get
Make
one.
Tracks. Can I just say, Let's Make Tracks did send us this one. I'm not
That
making.
looks very. Ugh.
It's gone off. It's 6 years old, and it
Christ, that looks very.
it dries clear.
It's gone. It's
It's
6 years
glu-
old and it looks it.
Let's just say that it's when it says speed bond, it bonds with great speed on account of the fact that
It's pretty much already bonded.
Are you familiar with the term smegma? Because.
Oh, stop it!
Oh.
Behave yourself. Look, I am aware of the word. I have been at school before now. Not saying that we went around inspecting the stuff, but there were people who talked of such things and were treated with utter ridicule.
It looks
So,
like it though.
Let's Make Tracks. You're
Curdle.
in YouTuber Corner with your Be Excellent to One Another. Party on, dudes! So thank you so much for that. Ben Tullett says the gusts have started. Anthony says Carol Flavin's Pico layout's another good one too. Has herself
I've not
and
seen
family
it.
members dotted about.
Nice.
I don't think I've seen it. But Jacob's Train says at Barnsley Model Railway Show we just open the door. We don't get anyone in, at least while I've been a member. Yeah, so basically, at most Model Railway shows, I think they just open the door and stand back and try not to get trampled. And like, I think Nomad Railway did put a follow up, and they said any Model Rail show that feels the need to have a celebrity of any sort open the doors really needs to try harder.
Yes and no.
Perhaps
If
it's a
done
little
right.
bit unfair, but I know what you mean.
I
It's
think
like if you're
it's
going to
done
have a celebrity open a show, perhaps it needs to be somebody that would be a draw in their own right. Maybe, you know, like at the I Can't Believe It's Not Wally show, they could have had Simon Kohler open it because he was doing a book signing there. Everybody knows who Simon Kohler is. He's basically missed. Yeah, or Pete Waterman. But in that instance, Simon Kohler was there all weekend doing a book signing. So I think that if they felt a need to get somebody to open that show, that would have been a logical choice. Plus, he's already there. It's like Getz. I think Getz doesn't need anybody. I have checked with Hornby magazine, Key Model World, and according to them, they've never ever felt a need to have anybody open the show. But what we said was, we were thinking about YouTubers, and there's always, it doesn't matter which YouTuber you pick, there's always somebody that, I can't stand them. So we decided that Charlie Bishop from Chadwick Model Railway, because everybody loves him, he'll give you a free Werther's original if you go and chat to him. And he's there anyway because he's got 2 awards to pick up. So we'd like to congratulate Charlie Bishop for another year of total
we
domination.
don't actually know he's won.
If he doesn't win,
won.
he's going to blame you for jinxing him.
No, it's
voting's closed.
Can I just? Voting is closed. We can't swing it anymore. But no, Charlie, thanks you. I know. I haven't spoken to him, but I'm sure that Charlie thanks you all for your vote in giving him another year of total domination of YouTuber of the Year, and also first-time winner of Model YouTube Layout Builder of the Year. Because let's face it, we know he's going to win that. Vicky Lawler says met Laurie Rose over the weekend. Lovely fella. He is, yes. Tom Marshall always.
El Presidente is his proper name.
What? Which one is? What, Tom Marshall or?
No, Laurie.
Laurie, El Presidente. that sounds like he's got some kind of...
there is a backstory to that, the Middleton Railway.
Has he declared it his own country?
You know what? No, he's got a boiler there.
Has he left some of his crap lying about?
It's actually quite a nice looking salad tank, actually.
But where's the rest of it?
Further back in the shed, if I'm not mistaken.
So he's got a steam locomotive?
No, it's not his. I think he just sort of claimed it.
Did he?
I think so, yeah.
Jennifer Horton, we do know Everard Junction dropped its first video in 16 months last night.
Yeah.
So better late than never, and welcome back to... He won't watch this. He'll be like, Jenny who?
Last time you was here, you weren't big.
Yeah. So, should we have a different angle of the dangle?
For the brew, that is true.
Yeah, that's it. Why am I being passed these acrylic
I'd like you to show people them and say, has anyone tried?
Has anyone tried these? The Cupboard Monkey bought these. 20 quid they cost, so that's 4 quid each, so go sparing. But can they actually paint plastic figures?
They can paint on anything.
So it's like a paint pen, so you can...
It's an acrylic paint in pen form.
In a felt tip, so you can colour in your Model U figures with a felt tip pen, effectively. But
what I've been trying them out with, I've tried them on Warhammer, and they paint. I've tried them as a way of doing graffiti, and it works quite well. They're a little thick for super fine detail, but for blocking in stuff like graffiti, it works really well.
So for 4 quid a pen, that's only about what an oil brush will cost you.
Yeah.
It's not,
It's not a huge amount.
Ben Tullett says, best way of promoting your show is to post it on social media and encourage people to repost the adverts.
To an extent, yes.
Yeah. Dave Rowledge says, Jen, you were Charlie's Angel. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do... We'll have to do the pose. Right, I've got the coordination of a spider on fire being stamped on. So I can't...
Jenny has the coordination of a taxidermied rabbit.
Yes.
What?
Daryl Lewis says, night everyone, up for 5. Naive Gage says, Jenny who? Jenny from the block. Jacob Lav says, I'm only 11 and I love watching your videos. Oh, well, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Stop swearing.
I didn't swear once.
We've got kids in.
I didn't swear once.
Behave yourself. No, actually, it was the Cupboard Monkey.
Yes, it was.
Hey, no, whoa, no. What are you doing? Don't run.
I'm just checking it out. I'm not changing anything.
What? You put a B on there.
I was going to write Billy was here.
No. Can
It
you
works.
yeah, I know it works. She's just painted on my face.
It works on wood.
Can I just say I don't have any more of that brown paint?
Can I just say that you've written all over this thing?
No, they're the numbers to tell me which lever to pull for the thing that's next to it.
But is that not going to be relevant anymore? We should move it all around.
No, the signal hasn't moved, so that's still number 50. You're right. Oh, you can't take her anyway. Jacob Lav says, I'm doing an N-gauge layout. Oh, excellent. You'll get a lot in the space. Richard Swiderski says, what are those panes again, Jenny? I could not see it as my chat was in the top of left of the screen. The panes. Autocorrect has messed you about there. So there you go. They're acrylic marker pens from Pebio.
Pablo.
Yo.
Where are they from? They're
I picked them up from Hobbycraft.
designed in France, made in China, along
Sold
with
in England.
everything else.
Yeah.
So,
Can I just point out one thing, Jen?
yes.
They're water soluble as well. Look.
Oh, they are water soluble. So thank you so much.
Is it
Don't do
supposed
it.
to bubble like that?
Don't do. Yes. Thank you so much. Don't do it again. And stop swearing as well, because you were the one who dropped the P bomb. So look, okay, we got.
Hey, I never bombed anyone with P. That was you.
Yeah. Ham Shackleton said boss was halfway across the warehouse before he realised. I think we're coming halfway through on that.
It sounds like a joke.
Yeah. Knockers Lane says, been hard at it. Finishing my Marauder bus, had problems with the decoder. Dumped the HM7000, replaced with Zen Black. Now it works perfect. Oh. There have been issues with decoders changing to Bluetooth control when they're not supposed to be. There's also been an issue, and I'm not. Don't ask me what the cause of the issue is, because I don't know. But there's some very specific sequence of events that makes your decoder forget its decoder address.
It puts it into consist mode. It's voltage spikes.
Voltage spikes.
So like, random, so like a short circuit, or in a quick succession of short circuits.
Actually, if you've got a loco going over, something like an insult for
I've had it, and it always seems to be when the local has just had a short circuit, or there's been a short circuit on the layout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would a bus spike suppressor help?
Bus spike suppressors are a good thing to have anyway, because it just rules out that being a problem.
Yeah. I mean, I've got. I think I've got 4 bus spike suppressors covering the entirety of where yard. And actually, I used to occasionally have mystery decoders popping.
Yeah.
And I've not had any since the bus spike suppressors.
It's been a
went in.
while, yes.
It's been a very long while. Flymer Chair One says, check out the Growlers layout. Blackwood N-gauge layout. That's a great layout. Valley's 56XX says, 2-digit decoders go loopy on my layout, reversing direction and running away at full speed. What causes them to just go hell for leather and ignore you?
That could be back EMF or all sorts. It could be, again, voltage spikes. There's loads of reasons why. I mean, if you could see the waveform data on a lot of the most common modern railway controls in DCC, you'd be appalled at it.
Yeah, because you're expecting this sort of very neat square wave.
And it's just at the beginning where all the harmful and all the noises, that's what causes problems. I'm not going to mention the manufacturers. All I will say is there's a reason why I use a power cab.
Yeah. And so power cab good? Yeah.
Power cab, very, very good. Yes.
Right, okay.
Diplomatic mode, I'm not mentioning anyone else's controller.
Not making mention
like
any
of what you pay for.
Yeah.
Well, actually, some of the other ones are even more expensive than a power cab.
And they're not.
So what about, and like bearing in mind that you're off the clock now, how is things like the Aegis? Is that like
of what?
The actual waveform?
Well, that's not a DCC system. It's just like a proprietary assessment.
But I thought that's putting the power into the track, and this is merely sending the command. So you're saying that the waveform is sent from the handset?
I believe so. Yeah. And you've got a combination of things, but the main thing is Aegis does a lot in the way to calm things down, but it still doesn't completely erase the issue. I'm not sure if you can use Aegis with anything other than power cab either. I think it's just for power cab, really. Even with something like an ESPRX, I don't think you could use it with.
Well, you sell. I want to say you, not you personally, but the DCC Concepts do the adapters.
Yeah, that's an ESPRX. That means you can use other accessories with like a different controller.
But you've got the ones that you can plug things like a Z21 or a Gauge Master.
Yeah, that's what an ESPRX is.
Would they not work with this?
I don't think so. No, I think Aegis is the only exception. I could be wrong. I've not got my information sheet with me.
I'm sure RJ will put you right tomorrow in
more than likely, but
and say, I see you were giving wrong information out about our products. You will have to sit there and have me lecture you all day.
Quite possibly.
And then you'll stick a brush up your bottom and sweep the floor as well. Right, anywho.
Are you finished?
Flymer Chair 1, Roads and Rails have a new batch of HM7000 chips and sound chips and speakers in. Yes. The 21 pins, there's a new batch in. You can get the 21 pins again. They sell out very quickly. I mean, some people poo-poo them, but actually they are very, very popular. Hornby can't keep up with the demand. But the 8-pin and 6-pin versions are now available. These are non-sound, so they're a lot cheaper. They allow you to Bluetooth control, but just not the sound. They've been going through beta testing for quite some time, so I've had one for quite a few months now, and it's been absolutely fine. Tim Davis, the London Cheesehead, says, "Hello everyone, sorry I am late."
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they may do.
Thanks, Gandalf. Don't forget to tickle that like button and consider sharing the stream to social media as well. It's a great way of letting your fellow model rail enthusiasts know that we exist.
Saw that a couple of days ago.
Okay. We've been shown a picture, so we're not going to
We've been shown a picture of the new Lego toy of Thing from the Addams Family, and it's just a hand from a Lego person.
Okay. Jacob Lab says, my dad also has OO gauge. Excellent. So you've got N and 00. So that's a nice choice. Simon Pitcher says, I use a lens system myself. Yeah, there's quite a few different DCC systems out there on the market. Malco Blue says, I only had one HM7000 faulty. Hornby exchange it. Hornby are pretty good on that, I must
They really
admit.
are.
And yeah, I must admit, when we were talking about doing live reviews, Hornby were one of the manufacturers that said, we have ultimate faith in our product. We don't mind you actually doing live reviews because we stand by our product. And there's a lot to be said for that.
There's a lot to be said for that.
It's like I know some people really knock Hornby, but when you're prepared to stand by your product to the point where, it's like, let's see what happens. Let's see if this thing gets wild. And they're confident enough in their product that there won't actually be a major issue.
And I want to say again, people do knock Hornby, but if you say Hornby to the average person on the street, they know what Hornby is.
But if you say model train manufacturer, most people will say Hornby. They don't.
Yeah.
They've never heard of Bachmann. They've never heard of Daypole. They've never heard of a Curiosco. Never heard of Rapido. Never heard of Cavalex. All these other brands. They do not have the ultimate brand recognition that Hornby have.
Absolutely.
And Wendigo expresses, I think Hornby is still a top 3 manufacturer, very much. OO Gauge Journey says, Hornby are legends. Absolutely. There we go. So there's a cheer for Hornby in the house. Who's in the house? Hornby is in the house.
A Scaledale house.
The H.
Yes,
The big H is in.
Yeah, the big H is in. They won't comment, but I will get feedback if I say anything nasty.
H to the only B.
Yeah. RG Models 86 says Hornby's J15 and the Great Eastern Railway Blue is arriving very soon. I'm very much looking forward to that. I have one on order. It's one of those things that people say, you just get free stuff from manufacturers.
Yeah, but you also get the hassle from manufacturers when you want to do live reviews, don't you?
Yes, yeah. But, can I just say, any model which I would have otherwise bought myself, I feel quite strongly that I'd just go out and buy it. I think it would be insincere to go, send me one of those, it saves me buying it. So actually, the Hornby J15 in the Great Eastern Railway Blue, I've got one on order. I think it's going to be incredibly popular. If you haven't already actually ordered one, I think you're going to struggle to find one. PN Train says, my J15 in Great Eastern Railway Blue arrived on Saturday. It's stunning. Oh, so some people are getting theirs out there. Yeah, Harrick says, ran my 01 the other day and a bolt came out from one of the conrods. Fortunately, no damage. Oh, so sorry to hear. Nomad Railway says, I've got a faulty HM7000 which I have to send back to Hornby, keeping my fingers crossed. They are pretty good. Hornby TT120 is front and centre, says Richard Knowles. Yeah, what I really like is they've done the certainly the 4-wheel coaches,
Yeah.
but have they done the 6-wheel ones as well?
I'm not sure. There was some 6-wheel coaches on the horizon, but I don't know if they've landed or
They looked amazing. I saw pictures and thought, oh, Hornby's done another batch of the 001s, but actually they've done them in TT120. So the range is definitely expanding. And I've seen some people moaning like, oh, they don't bring out stuff fast enough, and it's like,
You've got to give them time.
yeah, give them time. They're like, back in the good old days, you used
Well,
to
you
be
got
lucky
three,
if you got
3
one.
coaches in a decade.
Yeah, you were lucky if you got one new tooled item a year. Beth G says, I also have a J15 on pre-order. We'll try to get round to TMC to pick it up this week. Don't forget to take your Monday Club badge with you. And if you don't have a Monday Club badge, do check it out. The link. We will be at Shildon with some Monday Club badges and at the Great Electric Train Show too. High quality metal pin badges. They're making great locomotive headboards actually in O gauge or bigger. Michael Sarsfield says, I like the top 5 useful model products, Jenny. Very useful video. Thank you so much. That video is done surprisingly well. Don't forget to give that a tickle and share it too. I think a lot of people have found that quite useful. I know that some of the retailers are saying to me that they're getting people coming in saying, oh, I saw this video from that YouTuber Jenny Kirk, and I want to buy this tool that she mentioned. And they say, well, I'm sorry, but but the covered monkey is not for sale.
Can I just say?
And they said, not that tool.
I'm going to make a video as well called 5 Biggest Tools in Model Railways.
And
Oh.
Jenny's going to be on this as number
Am I going to
4.
be at number 1? It's
Who
like, you
knows?
total tool. It's like, Jenny, you saucy git, you total tool. I can get grounded. I don't know why I went
Tool
into...
with a capital U.
No, right, so do we get a sneak preview?
I'm joking, I'm not going
Who's going to be at the number 6
Well,
slot, not quite making the cut of the top 5?
First of all, I said top 5, so number 6 probably me.
Probably yourself.
Yeah, I
Oh.
would be top 5 though, I reckon.
Actually, if you want controversial, if you did top 5 complete tools in the hobby, then I think people would watch that. You could rickroll them. Maybe save that one for April 1st. And then just put up a video
If there was
of
ever
Rick
a good way to
Astley.
make more people not like me than they're already done, it would be to do that video.
Ah.
You can't help yourself. No.
And
no.
this is bring us back to the thing we were talking about earlier.
Which thing?
If you're asked to open an event and you've got an opinion on the internet, there's going to be some people that don't like you for it.
Yeah.
Will they stay away from the event, or will they come to the event just to try and pick a fight with you?
Oh, thank you so much. Simon Snow very kindly sent 10 memberships.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
really kind of you. So Double M Dave, John Holding, Dundas Junction Model Railroad James, Jack Sislowski. Sorry if I'm really butchering the pronunciation.
Sislowski.
DJ Hayes, Trevor's TT Trains, Robert Hall, and Andrew L. and Anthony Middleport Junction. A big
Quite
hello
fun,
to
this.
all you guys. Yeah,
It's outing all the lurkers.
it's outing all the but you know, lurking's absolutely fine.
Lurkers,
Oh, Combat
lovely
Bunny as well.
lurkers.
Combat Bunny! Where have you
Welcome
been?
back, man.
Oh, come on!
Looking through good.
Welcome
Oh,
back,
rattling your
man.
leather. Oh, Combat Bunny, how we've missed you. We didn't know you were lurking. It's great to see you in. Great to see everybody in today.
Lurking and jerking.
What? Hey, who? Careful.
You.
Andrew L says, hey, cool, thanks for the gift. Yeah, OO Gage Journey says, hashtag lurkers. Ooh. Andrew L says, I wasn't even there and got the notification. PN Train says, missed again. It's a hit and miss. Somebody will have to gift like 100 of them, and then we'll see who all the lurkers really are.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Somebody did that once. They gifted 50 and then gifted
Richard
another.
Brighton, I think it was, a while ago.
Yeah, and it was like there was all these people, and it's like, I see we have spies in. It's like, no, sorry, I was looking for Jennifer Kirk, the Olympic gold medal winning figure skater.
I thought he said
Charlie
fiddle
Chimp.
sticks.
Yes, Charlie Chimp. Whatever happened to Call Me Snake? It's like the most hardcore and cool name on the.
All these people, and you know, people
We
come
miss
and go,
you. Yeah,
but
we
remember. We remember.
Devon Reese GWR, I think it was as well. He was and Angus's Trains. Where are you guys? If you watch,
Trains turns up every now and again.
it does. But look, you guys, if you watch on catch up, do give us a comment down below. Let us know you're still around. Simon Trains Muller Road Showcase has missed you saying, "Call me Snake." Apparently it buffered for a bit. Naive Gauge says, I want a loco that was a Backman Collectors Club special a few years back, not had any lunch on eBay. I think it should be luck. For several months, where else might I find one?
Your best bet is to just keep looking.
Check
around.
out Ellis Clark Trains. Oh, thank you so much, Ian White. Very kindly sent 10 memberships as gifts. So we've got Nick at Bletchley High Level, Dave Rowledge, Richard Lewis, Darren Cordery, Nigel Cole, Bentley Bridge, Carbon Holt, Lintree Town Trains and Mother Railway, Linden, Martin Riley, and Rayron VR.
Here's a question. What happens if somebody donates more memberships to the chat than there are members in the chat that don't have a membership?
Maybe it just kind of buffers them. So when
never
somebody...
had that.
We've never had that because there's so many people watching. But I'm wondering whether the next person who just then joins, it'll just suddenly flash up and say...
Well, like it preloads them.
Yeah, so basically it's just waiting for people to come through the door and then it slaps a free membership.
Have a membership. No!
Yeah.
I only clicked this by accident.
Yeah, Raymond Legg says, if you buy lunch off eBay, it'll be very late and mouldy. It'll also be not as described.
Parts missing.
Yes.
And overpriced.
Yes.
With fees.
Yeah, and somewhere in the listing, it will have the word look, but it will have the at symbol instead of the O's, and will make you want to boycott that seller for all eternity.
Yeah, how are you supposed to pronounce that? Latatka.
Yeah, lat. Sarah Davis says, I'm looking at the yellow truck on screen now, and it's making me think of a 3.5-inch floppy. Okay, fair enough. Shall we have a different angle of the dangle?
True, that is true.
A different angle
Let's
of the
go
for the
for
front.
Front. Valley's 56XX says Vladimir Putin received a gift membership.
Das Trains is
Yeah, in Russia, gift membership, gift you. That 25 still hasn't moved for ages, says Peter Jackson. The 25 in the middle of the yard is not running. If anybody's been worried about it, the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Just like you.
That looks out of scale for double
It's oh, thank you so much. Simon Train's Mother Railway Showcase says sent 5 Jennifer Kirk Railways gift membership. Thank you so much. So we've got Martin Putman, MJS Junction, Flint Junction, Lee Rutter. How have you got that font? That is kind of cool, Lee Rutter. And Metal Witch. Unless that's Welsh, in which case it would be Metal Oich. So hello to you.
Oik.
That sounds like a Warhammer thing, Metal Oiks.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
The Orcs would have one of them.
that's like an oldie-worldy relay cabinet for a single. It's from the model scene range, which I think got absorbed.
It does look a little bit overscale.
Devon Reese, RG, is still about. Is playing with a tractor these days, says Michael Sarsfield. People move on. People move on. I know. I've seen him on the Book of Face. Train Spotter Tramworth, you can join as a member. It is possible to do it yourself, but
Excuse me.
Simon Train's Mother Rail Showcase says that's the first time I've done that. Thank you so much.
So it's 8:30, Jenny. What else have we had in the news? And let's have a recap of the things that have happened this week.
So, Acura Scale saying that the 5600 panniers are imminent. Now, I have
November,
to say...
I think it was, wasn't it?
Something
It's not
like
a
that,
question
yeah.
mark. New Junction, are you still about? Do let us know. New Junction. Hashtag not a cult. Raymond Legg says, in Russia, chat read you. Vic Freak says, hey Jen, have you ever heard about this new Eurogauge manufacturer from Wales doing Cambrian wagons? They look very nice. Shame on all the southwestern regions. Up the Z class. I haven't. No, I haven't. Right. Knockers Lane says, just tried out the Mad Max Marauder bus on the layout. It knocked the Gronk flying off the rails.
Cool.
Gronk Cruncher. Oh. New Junction's probably banging his head on the underside of his baseboards now. Oh, there's somebody saying my name. But 5700 panniers are imminent. Also, big news, Rapido trains, fireless locomotive, have all been sent back to China for reworking. So, there's going to be a delay on those. They did say how long it would be. I don't have that information to hand. Apparently, they had discovered during the quality control checks last minute, right after they said they were about to be sent out. I know even BRM were starting to take payments and showing it as in stock.
Really
I
was
think,
last minute, wasn't it?
I think they'd been told we're sending them out now, and then it's like, actually we aren't. So they found something serious. I don't know what it is they found, but given their due, they're sending the entire batch back to be rectified. So a bit of a delay creeping in on that. I don't know what the next Rapido item is scheduled to be. It will be along soon, because it always is. It seems like every other week. Raymond Legg says Dr. No Gronknik is sitting beside you. No, that's a Gronk. That's a Gronk. That's not Dr. No Gronknik. Yeah, Harrick. No, still no Fireless Loco. I am looking forward to it. Warbler Productions says I had an email saying the 12th of November for the panniers. Right. So I suspect that what people are confusing with is the picture of the samples with them being available. They're not quite yet available. I'm afraid Dr. No Gronknik is not actually allowed here. We have a bouncer on the door. There's a velvet rope, and it's like, no, your name's not on the list. You can't come in. And Dr. No Gronknik said, but that's a blank piece of paper. And they go, I know, and you're not on it.
Yeah.
So there you are. Don't stand too close to the window, says Malco Blues. Yes.
Don't stand so close to the edge, you might get sucked off.
Yeah, in Russia, window exits you.
Hello, James Pets.
Oh, James Pets! Nice to have you in, Gandalf. James Pets is just. Don't look at me with a biscuit in your mouth.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Dr. No Gronknik.
No, you weren't.
He has some very interesting opinions on Gronks. A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. Very precisely what they be to.
Yes, James Pets, you have been Gandalfed. You know when you've been Gandalfed. Simon Train's Mother Rower showcases. I approve of this. Hello, James Pets.
Hello.
I just think the ex-Tractor fan, he used to be into Massey Ferguson, but now he just sucks. If you want to put that on, that'll suck some of the heat out.
Who's getting sucked? What?
Yeah, the heat's getting sucked out.
Oh, yeah, it's very warm up here, isn't it?
Yeah, well...
I'm actually feeling quite bad from it.
Yeah, and we're just hoping that you'll plug in the ex-Tractor fan.
I'm not doing great with it.
So there we go. Trainspotter sat Tamworth. Why are you typing 67 an awful lot? I don't...
Oh, good. He's got you to say it. There's this joke from stupid people.
Is there?
Well, yeah, there's this stupid Gen Z meme of making people say stupid things.
Sorry, Trainspotted Tamworth.
We have
Yeah.
we have standards. Sorry.
Yeah, Harriet says got the log burner lit here. Oh my word! Oh yes, Valley's 56XX. Of course, the Oxford Rail shunting tractor. It's very nice. We need to get one.
You saw a sneak peek.
Yeah, but they're out. You can go and buy one.
I saw it the other day.
We
Are
need
they
to-
motorised or are they just like static toy things?
Static. They're not motorised.
It is a primary school joke. It's some stupid thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you get put in time out if you
You get sat in the naughty corner.
Yes, there's a naughty step, and it's quite full because Dr. No Gronknik's on there. Apparently, apparently it's an American thing.
It is, and it makes no sense. And apparently that's why it's funny.
Nope.
But nope, that's not how humour works.
Ben Tullett says the shunting tractor is on my to buy list.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to
They
look out
look
in
good.
Shildon. Actually, I wonder if at Andy Fryer's Junction, will you have any on your stand at Shildon?
At TMC, not at Sheldon.
I don't know. Does anybody know what the list of traders is at Shildon? I honestly don't know. I will be there with Minith Tatus Newith.
We do need to say a big thank you to TMC for their continued support of the channel.
Absolutely. Les Cliff is over the moon, says Knockers Lane, with the Blunami Dead Rail Castle class I converted for him. Job
Oh,
done.
nice.
Excellent. I know Sir Les of Cliff is very enamoured with his Dead Rail stuff for the layout he goes to. It's basically
All the locomotives, I'm telling you, like you don't know, all the locomotives are battery powered. They're double O, but they're battery powered, and they run through a Bluetooth decoder. It's actually the Soundtrack's Blue Army.
I'm actually going to disagree with you there, Ham Shackleton. He says American comedy is where the comedian tells the audience when to laugh.
Not always
Jen
with
and I-
Frasier. Frasier doesn't do that.
Jen and I went last year with my sister and my brother to see Steve Hofstadter. And he did a show called Kill the Butterflies. You can find it. It came out on YouTube the other day. Steve Hofstadter is a master of comedy, a proper comedic master. And he's an American. I waited 3 years because I missed his previous UK tour. And we finally got there, and it was absolutely amazing.
Michael Sarsfield says, ask Gwion for one, as he came up with the idea for the shunter tractor. Gwion, if you're watching, yeah, send one over. But otherwise, I'm going to try and buy one at.
Can we just say that Jen has immediately after we said earlier, where it's like, yes, we do buy the things we want.
Yeah, actually,
Then
Gwion, don't send one over. I'm going to buy one anyway. So like, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
John Walter says, watching Bullseye at 1 a.m. in Blackpool is heaven. Great,
Oh,
smashing, super.
I do love
Oh,
it.
you're from Tamworth. You're about as far from water as it's possible to be. You've won a speedboat on a trailer. You live on floor 14 of Nelson Mandela House. Oh, you've just won a complete set of patio furniture.
But I live in a townhouse.
Yeah, great, smashing super. Do you want to gamble for tonight's Starfruit? No, we've had a great time. Oh, go on, please gamble. We've been desperate to get shot of the patio furniture. Everybody loves a bit of bully.
Remember when they finally gave away that car?
Yeah, they had to give the car away because, in all honesty...
It was out of date.
Yeah, they'd had it a few years. It was starting to rust because it was a British Leyland product. Joe Smith says, I grabbed a Walther's Gold mystery box. Even with the VAT charges coming in, it was totally worth it. Ooh.
I do like a good
You
proper
like
box.
mystery bags and stuff. There's a few retailers who do them.
When we're next to a place where Oxford Rail is, I'm having an Oxford mystery bag.
Oh, going back to everybody loves a bit of bully. Valley's 56XX says a fondue set and a velour 3-piece suite.
Lovely
Oh,
time.
tell me it's the 80s without actually specifically saying the date. Right, Simon Trades Model Railway showcases. The traders are J&J Models, Zoe Hunter Historic Maps. Oh, that'd be interesting.
I'm there.
The Junction Box, Sawyer Models,
Wait.
Pennine Models, Sunderland Station Models, 1825 Models Stockton, BBK Models, Tail Lamp Enterprises.
Sounds good.
Oh, there's right. Can you scroll back up? I've missed the first one. Trade at Squire's Tools and Components, Durham Trains of Stanley, North Road Trains, Anorex Anonymous. Boom!
So
Get
I
a
know-
good. We're
so-
frisking. We are frisking.
So basically, I'm going to be holding the fort while
Yes.
you disappear.
Yes.
Primo's there with his awesome
Primo
trees.
models. I will be getting some more Primo model trees for Jab Light's Peak. So watch this space. Yes, looking forward to that. As a part 3, there we are. DLPG models, Conti kits, MTFG, Train Sporters model transportation boxes, and smart models.
Cool.
Excellent. Yeah, Harrick says I got a couple of Model U mystery boxes at the Rapido show the other week. Yeah, they have all the ones that nobody wants in there.
So
you'll
you're
just
in
get
3 times.
Yes, you'll get like 3 of me. That's not entirely. Apparently, I'm quite a good seller. I don't know why. Anthony said that's why Jenny done a roundy so she can leave Zoe in charge and go shopping.
By her own admission, that's why she made a roundy.
Primo
Yes,
model
she did
trees
tell me
are
this.
amazing. If you do buy anything from there, do tell them that Jenny Kirk recommended them. So I will
And
be.
he'll say, "Who?"
No, he knows who I am. Ormsthorpe and Brackenbury says, try MBR Trees and Bushes, Jenny, Polish made. Yes, I follow them on the Book of Face as well. There are some really good manufacturers out there of trees, but Primo models, that's what's on Minith Tattoos New with. Valley's 56XX says, I got an Oxford 100 squids mystery box. Working it out, I got the Rod Dean goods for a £5. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, because they do the live streams. Do check them out. We actually had Eloise in last week, and it was an absolute honour to have her in the chat. But don't forget to check her out on the Oxford Rail live stream
where they do live packing of the mystery boxes. I think we might have to call it early,
I do
because
like that.
the cupboard monkey is
Very,
starting
very
to
warm.
struggle.
I am not doing good. I am very, very warm myself.
I do like that Oxford are doing live packing. This is the interesting time for social media.
Live videos really do well.
Companies are starting to embrace it and produce their own communities, and I think it's very interesting.
Good night, Caroline Rogers. It's been an absolute honour having your company. Don't forget to like and share before you go. They've got work at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, you have my sympathies.
Oh,
But
dearie
before
me.
we go any further,
Shall we have a
We'll
quick
have a quick
blast from our
mention.
sponsor, and then we will be back after this message.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey.
Oh, oh, oh. What happened
Sorry.
there?
sorry,
How did that do that?
sorry,
What did you do?
I accidentally turned it too far.
Cool.
But I don't
Everyone
get
just
it.
died.
How does it feed?
I don't know.
Andrew Bettis has very kindly donated $4.99 on the super chat. Thank you
Sorry,
so much,
sorry
Andrew.
everyone.
Yes,
I'm
that segment was sponsored by Billy's Replacement Speakers.
No, David Scott, I will not be. She'll not be at home. I think. Yeah.
A big thank you to.
Apparently, it's
TMC
very
for-
humid outside, says Ham Shackleton.
It is very buggy.
A big thank you to TMC for keeping the lights on.
Absolutely, yeah. Billy will be doing putting out a flyer for new hi-fi speakers. If you're wearing headphones, really sorry. We blame the cupboard monkey. If you want to,
Can I do that in another way?
It's 84% humidity.
If you're wearing headphones, I'm really sorry.
Yes. So if you wish to,
If you wish to send complaints,
she'll be at Shildon this
address them
weekend.
to 123 Fake Street,
Yeah.
Buttocks, Kent.
Yes, Models on Rail says, hi, all the J15 available from my retail of choice, Smith's Model Railways. I bought mine today. They have one left in stock. Yeah, I said these are going to be popular. If you snooze, you'll miss out. I've got mine on order. Marcus Muggins says, I'm wearing earbuds. What is that?
You were. Now they're on
Yeah.
the other side of the street.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Billy's
I
replacement
didn't mean
speakers.
to do it. I'm sorry.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
Ah.
So we are going to wind down. We're really. Someone called Billy's replacement beds, but I love this. I so want, because I thought for a while it was you.
No.
Because like with your association with Dr. No Gronknick, I thought that actually you might also have been in league with Billy. But hello, Billy. Billy's replacement speakers has just turned up.
I am not.
Gandalf.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Simon Trains Model Railway Showcase says, like how it says on the UK Model Shop directory, it says for Shildon, Minith Tattoos 009 3 foot by 3 foot, as seen in Hornby magazine.
Sweetly did
Excellent. So Timber Surf's meetup at Getz 11:30 on the second balcony, then Jen's at 1 p.m. around the corner in front of Minith Tattoos Newith.
Basically, go from one to the other. Keep the conversation going.
Incidentally, I've just realised because I got sent the email today and I completely forgot. Oh, thank you so much, Naive Gauge. Monday clubbing while I pack the day's cork orders. Member for 24 months.
My
Oh,
goodness.
thank you so much for the support. Right. Next week, incidentally, next Monday, we will be giving away tickets for the Great Electric Train Show. 5 pairs of tickets, day of choice for the winners. They will be on the same day. So you'll get 2 tickets for your day of choice. Need to know by Wednesday, October the 9th. When is that? Oh, have we just moved? No, when? Right, so next week we will be doing a giveaway on the Monday. Be there or be triangular.
Yep.
For free tickets for gets. You can get these by answering some ridiculously easy questions, and your name goes in a hat. So just letting you know, we'll make the thumbnail all about that.
We will.
5 pairs of tickets. You can choose which day, but both your tickets will be on the same day. And you will be notified sometime after Wednesday, October the 9th. So there we go.
But now we're going to have to end early because I am dying on my feet here.
Yeah, it's gone very, very hot. So the natives are restless up here. So we're going to call it just a little bit earlier. Don't forget as well, you can like the stream if you haven't already done so. Share it, social media, it's very important. Get the word out there. And subscribe to the channel to be the first to know about new videos as and when they go up. But from all of us here at Weir Yard, with the Iron Horse belly cam, you guys take great care of yourself. So, and sorry for the Billy's replacement speaker moment. So, you guys take great care.
Bonsoir, mes amis.
And don't forget, if you're at Gets on the Saturday, you can stay late and watch Charlie's victorious winning of the YouTuber of the Year for another glorious year.
Time to put Jenny to bed now.
Yeah. And
Good night, Jenny.
everybody needs to mob Charlie for his Werther's originals. Right. Oh,
You cannot keep saying that.
The train now departing.
you say that, but he
Is,
actually whipped some out of his pocket when we were there last.
Oh, there's a gurgling occurring. It's not my gurgling
There's
occurring.
there's a Gronk and there's a 37 chugging away.
That sounds very sugarific.
If you go up to the loft today, you'll never take someone. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never beneath your eyes. Parents, we train the little ones. Together we talk. Today's the day that Jenny died. Come on, that's right.
Bye-bye.
Wow, I got 9. I got loud. Night night.
It's the tumble of clowns.